Hey guys, it's Mrs. Firestone. So we are going to be doing some writing today, and we're going to be using some adjectives. And adjectives are words that help describe other words. So we're going to learn a little bit more about them. So we're going to see how many different describing words or adjectives we can use.
Hey, so adjectives, they are special words that describe other words. So they are going to tell us about people. They're going to tell us about places. They're going to tell us about things. And they're going to tell us all about animals. So there's different things that they could do. They could tell us about the color of something. So they might be able to tell us if something is red or if something is orange. They could tell us all different kinds of colors. They could tell us how loud, how something sounds. So if you could hear something, how it sounds. And maybe something, if we can see how something sounds, maybe something is loud and maybe something is quiet. They could tell us how many of something we have. So maybe it says we have one of something, or 5, or 3. So they could be words that tell us how many. They could be words that tell us what something smells like. If it's stinky, maybe something is stinky, like the trash. Ugh. Stinky trash. And maybe something is sweet, like a flower. Or maybe something is fresh, like when you're outside and you smell the grass. That is super cool. So those are some things that we can use for adjectives. We also can use the shape of things. Maybe you're going to see what shape something is. Like this baseball is round. Or maybe something is square. Maybe it's how something is tasting, what something tastes like. Whoops. Uh-oh. There we go. What something tastes like. And maybe something tastes juicy. Maybe something tastes sweet, like a piece of taffy or a piece of candy. Maybe something is sour, like a lemon. Although I do like lemon in my water. Maybe it's going to tell you how the size of something. Maybe it will tell you the size. So maybe it'll tell you that something is tall or something is small. So all these different things are adjectives that are going to tell us about another word or tell us about a noun.
So today we are going to be talking about how something tastes. So I want you to think about an apple. I'm going to take, I forgot to take, I washed it, but I did not take off my sticker. So I want you to think about an apple. Think about all the words that you could think about an apple. The best way is if you have an apple in your kitchen, stop this video and go grab that apple because it's going to be easier for you to do that. So go ahead.
Okay, so now you have your apple. So I want you to take your apple and you can either put it on a piece of paper or you're going to draw an apple. So I'm going to take my apple and I'm going to draw an apple in the middle of my paper and I'm going to write apple. Those are the sounds I hear in apple, apple. But I know there's another P here and there's actually an E, which is really crazy because you cannot hear that at all. So you're going to look at the word apple and we're going to think of some words that tell me about my apple. So I wanted to take, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all that we're going to do today. Okay, so think about this. I want you to think about all the different things that you could think about your
First, I want you to look at it because one of my things when we're doing adjectives, we said we're going to talk about color. So I want you to look at your apple. Now, my apple is red and yellow. So I'm going to write those two words down. Now, I know how to spell red because, let me see. I know how to spell red because I know it's R-E-D, red, R-E-D, red. I can spell red. I can spell red. Absolutely. And it's also yellow. So I'm going to take my yellow and put Y-E-L-L-O-W. Y-E-L-L-O-W. And I have red and yellow because that's what it looks like. I see the color, and my color of my apple is red and yellow. Next thing we want to do is look at the shape. So I'm going to look at the shape. I know it rolls. That's one word that describes it. That's an adjective. But I'm going to look at its shape. Is it round? Yeah, my apple is round. So I'm sure your apple is round as well. So I'm going to take another marker and I'm going to write round. I'm going to pick it down here and I'm going to go ow. Ow. Round. Oh yeah, make that D go back. He has a diaper. Round. He's round. Now I want to think, what does it taste like? Let me think. Well, there's one way to find out. Oh, that is juicy. Oh, that is very juicy. I am going to take a marker. I'm going to put that down for a second. Oh my, I need it. Oh, that's sweet too. That is juicy. And that is sweet. Oh my goodness, it's so delicious. Oh, delicious. That's another word too. It describes. So I'm going to bring you back down here. And I'm going to put that this apple is juicy. You. Oh, he is an angry long vowel. You. Juicy. Juicy. It's juicy, and I also thought it was really sweet. So I'm going to take another line, and I'm going to write this apple is sweet. It's so sweet. It tastes so sweet. And you know what? There's another one. And it's actually, you can hear the adjective. I'm going to ready. Let's see if you can hear it. Did you hear a crunchy, crunchy, crunchy sound? I did too. Apples are crunchy. Oh, they're delicious, but they're crunchy. So I'm going to take, ooh, my goodness, so sorry. I'm going to take my last line because I have all these different adjectives around my apple because they describe them. And I'm going to write crunchy. Listen. You crunch. Ooh, 2 letters, 1 sound. Diagraph. Crunch. Crunch-y. Well, sometimes I know that when it sounds like E at the end, it's not an E, it's actually a Y. Exactly. Crunchy. That is so cool. So now you have all these words about your apple, okay? So I want you to, now we have these. So this is going to be our brain while we're going to write about our apple. So now we're going to do our writing part. So I want you to keep your adjectives, your words that are describing your apple. I want you to keep them close to you. I'm going to put them right over here so I can see them. And I'm going to start writing my story about my apple. And I'm going to start with an uppercase I. Like, I'm going to put like. I like apples. Apples. I like apples.
They, ooh, TH starts like a digraph. They are, and I'm going to now come over here and pick one of my words. They are juicy and sweet. I'm going to use those two words. Ready? I like apples. They are juicy and sweet. Period. I like apples. They are juicy and sweet. I'm going to make my next sentence because I want to make 3 sentences today. I like apples. They are juicy and sweet. I really like red and yellow apples. So I used red and I used yellow. So now I need one more sentence and I have 2 words left. I have crunchy and I have round. I don't have to use both of them, but I want to try to use one more, okay? So I am going to remember you want to go back and read from the beginning to remind your brain what you already wrote. I like apples. They are juicy and sweet. I really like red and yellow apples. My last sentence, I am going to write, I think it is funny. I think it is funny when I bite it and it goes crunch. All right, so I like apples. They are juicy and sweet. I really like red and yellow apples. I think it is funny when I bite it and it goes crunch.
I love using the ChatterPix app, so if you didn't download it, go and download it right now. Get ChatterPix and then take a picture of whatever you're going to write about today. I took a picture of my apple and you'll see how my ChatterPix will take my story and make my apple come to life. So think of anything in your whole house that you want to do. Describe it. Tell all the adjectives you can think about, what size it is, what shape it is, what color it is, how does it smell, how does it taste, what size is it, all those things. Describe whatever you're looking at and then write some sentences about what your thing is, either a person, a place, a thing, or an animal, and then take a picture of that and bring it to life with the ChatterPix app. Have a great time, and I loved hanging out with you guys today. See you later.